My mistakes don't own me. These battles don't control me.
Hey guys, this is Useful Mistakes. Okay,
sorry.
Hey guys, this is Useful Mistakes.
And today we'll be interviewing Alex. Just a little information about Alex.
Sarah's got a lot of fucking secret questions about me, which I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, so...
I've had a pretty interesting life.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm a cool girl.
You're right. No. So, your birthday is December 18th. What?
It's the 17th.
It's in my calendar as the 18th, bitch. I always fuck it up.
It is easy.
What the hell? Why? Anyway, so you're a Sagittarius.
Mm-hmm.
I know that for a fact. So do you feel like you relate with your sign at all?
I mean, I'm not really like too big on horoscopes, but I am at the same time because I feel like you're your own person no matter what, and I know so many people from other signs that like aren't anything like what their sign's supposed to be. But honestly, I do feel like I'm a Sagittarius just with like its personality traits. I am very, very dramatic, but I'm also very, very mellow and like calm.
Sometimes it throws me off. Like you'll be like so mellow and chill, and I'm like, are you okay? And you're like, yeah.
I feel like I'm very dramatic and accentuate myself so much just because I want to entertain people and be funny and make people laugh and make people feel good.
Yeah.
But sometimes I end up hating it because like, especially when I'm like that around people who don't know me so much, I feel like they just think that I'm always like that. Whenever I'm around people at parties or everything, they're always like, yeah, like, was that girl good? Or like, what's wrong with her? And I'm like,
yo, fuck them.
I'm just having fun.
That's why I love you though, because you're so funny and you make me laugh so much.
I just want people to know that there's more depth to me. Number one thing that makes me a Sagittarius is very adventurous. I just don't want to sit and have a normal life. Like I'm always looking to do something, and I guess spontaneous. I don't need plans. I don't like plans. Like I just want to do stuff
in the moment.
Yeah, and I've done that plenty of times. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? Going to China.
So I know like since your birthday's so close to Christmas, you don't really get to like celebrate it a lot. Why do you think that is?
Maybe some of it has to do with Christmas. I don't like having a lot of attention on me. Some ways I do. I like doing it if it's entertaining people. When it's just like for me, I feel needy in that way. If I ask people to do something for me and stuff, and no one's really ever done anything for me for my birthday. And I'm not saying that like family. I know it is around a busy time of year.
That's crazy because I feel like you do so much for other people's birthdays. Like,
I know, no, it always pisses me off.
Yeah. Like,
and I know it shouldn't. I don't know, with a lot of things, I feel like I'm always pushed to the side.
Yeah, so side note, she always makes people birthday cakes. She made me an ice cream cake one year.
It was like an ice cream cheesecake. It came out so bad.
I don't like cake with frosting, so
yeah.
Anyway, but it was bomb. Growing up, Alex had 2 moms.
Alright, so it's very confusing. I know like a lot of people do know this, but a lot of people don't. So my mom is a lesbian. Fun fact, I am the only straight person in my family, really. What my family likes to call me, this is how lovely we are, is I'm the black sheep. I'm the outcast of the family.
Yeah.
So it's like the opposite. Everyone's afraid to like be gay in my family. It's bad to be straight. I like it. I like it. I'm different. I'm the only one with blue eyes. So fuck you, bitches. She was with this woman all the time when I was growing up, basically, and they were friends since they were younger too. They're not together anymore, but she's still like my second mom, and she had 2 kids of her own, so they're still like my sibling. So it's 5 of us. So my sister Nadine's the oldest. She's 10 years older than me. Jake, which is not my actual brother. And then Anna, which is not my actual sister. And then Jared, who's my actual brother than me.
So now that we know a little bit about your family, you went to college for dental hygiene. So why did you choose that?
This is what you have to ask me.
Yeah.
Because I love teeth. Nah.
I know you don't like love teeth, so I'm like, why?
I mean, I always loved going to the dentist when I was little.
Oh my god!
I loved it. And I never had a cavity. When I was going to high school, I went to a vocational high school, and they opened up like a new shop like 2 years before that for dental assisting. So I was like, yeah, I want to do that. My whole family was always like, oh my god, Alex, you'd be so good for that. Like, you love the dentist, blah, blah, blah. So it was kind of like encouraged me. And I went into it and I did like it. It's a great career. It's because I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Even now,
Yeah.
like, it is a great career, but I don't want to only be doing that for my whole life.
Yeah.
That's where the Sag comes in.
Looking for something more out of life. In the
Yeah.
last couple years, you were able to travel a lot. Can you name off all of the countries you've gone to?
Well, I've always traveled a lot. Like, when I was younger, too, like, our whole family would always take trips. I've gone cross country 2 times.
Oh, wow.
But I was, like, super little, so I don't remember too much of that.
Seeing so much of the world at the age of 4, though, was pretty...
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was all in America, though.
Do you remember?
I remember some of it. We'd go up in, like, northern New England and do camping and all that. You know, lesbian moms love their camping. On my own without the family, I went to Mexico. Just Tijuana, though. No bougie Cancun or any of that shit. Canada. Montreal. After I graduated was Greece. Stopped in Amsterdam. It was just for the layover, but I explored for a few hours. China. And then Italy, France, Spain, Germany, Ireland.
So what was your favorite and your least favorite?
Oh my god, I can't choose that. They're all amazing in so
Yeah.
many ways. China was really cool because it was such a different experience. I went to Shanghai,
Yeah.
but there was really no different ethnicities there besides Asians. And when people saw me, because I'm blonde and blue eyes, they were literally like shocked. Like, everywhere I went, I was mauled for pictures, or like people would be around like taking pictures of me. I should have charged them money, honestly.
Yeah.
Greece must top, because it was my first place that I went to. It was such like a cool experience. Like, I got to go with my friends, and I was going there to meet up with the man that I met in America, my soon-to-be boyfriend and ex-boyfriend. And also, just the Greek people are like the fucking nicest, most amazing people. I love Italy just because I spent so much time there, and I was planning on living there for the rest of my life. Like, I was part of the actual like culture and lifestyle there. That holds like a huge place in my heart.
Why were you able to travel like so easily?
Well, yeah, so like as I said before, I was dating someone from Italy. He was in the Navy, the Italian Navy. So he would always go to all these other countries, and so I would meet him over there or go see him. So that was like my motivation to go. Like, I love traveling. I want to do that anyways. Such a cool experience, because like I would go most of these places on my own by myself and like meet up with him there. And it's so much different than when you're just like there as a tourist. My motivation was like, I'm gonna see this guy that I want to be with, and this next. We weren't dating then. He asked me to be his girlfriend. And
How did he ask you?
He asked me a bunch of times, just because I had gotten out of like a longer relationship a few months before that. So I wasn't sure if I was like ready for that. And then also just because from a different country and living like a military lifestyle, I was unsure if it was like a smart idea for me to do.
Yeah.
So I remember he like kept on asking me. He brought me up to like this rooftop at nighttime. It was beautiful. And then I was just like, I don't know. And then he like kept asking me different nights. It was always like something special. And then like the last night, I remember it was so cute. He would always just be like, please say yes to me. Please tell me yes.
Yeah.
I wanted it, so I said yes.
So I feel like a lot of people probably wonder like how you're able to afford all these trips. Yeah, I remember like I would ask you and you would just be like, I just live my life poor. Like,
I mean, that honestly bugged me a lot, because I would hear by like third person people telling me that they like assumed that I was with Ricardo because of all of this. But that like was not the case. It's not something I want. I want to be able to see my boyfriend every day. I don't want him to be gone. You know, I want a life with him and all that. I really fucking loved him. You know how much you have to love someone to be in a long distance relationship, and not only that, like in a military relationship too.
Yeah.
For almost like 3 years, ready to give up my life and go somewhere else to be with someone. I loved him a lot. A lot of people, they would assume that like he was paying for all of this and like bringing me there, and you know, I was kind of like his little sugar baby or some shit.
Yeah.
But no, I just saved up my money.
Everything you have.
Basically,
Yeah.
like, and I just don't do too much. Like, I don't buy a lot of things. I don't go out to eat a lot. I don't go out to drink a lot.
So your life since 2020 started has pretty much taken 180. Where are you now? How do you feel about how your life has like turned around and changed?
I guess I'm still kind of processing it. I'm good with getting over things, I guess, because I don't like put too much emphasis on it. But to be really honest, of course, it fucking sucked. I didn't really establish a life over here because I wasn't planning on having a life over here. And my ex was like very with me 100%. You know, I was trying to get my dental hygiene license over there. We broke up and it was very unexpected for me. It was kind of like he was away sailing, and the last time I saw him was on that trip that we went on. That was the most amazing time ever with him. After that, I was like so sure of everything, and he was too. Like, we were so sure and everything. All right, like, you're gonna be gone for 5 months, but we're gonna do this. I went through periods of time where I wouldn't see him for 5 months, and we made it through that before. And yeah, we always encouraged each other to like keep going, it's worth it. He just kind of like stopped talking to me. So obviously I didn't handle that well, because I don't know what's going on. I've been dating you for 2.5 years, but then like when he did talk to me, he was always like, I'm sorry, like I'm just going through a really, really hard time, but like I love you, like we'll get through this, just like stay strong for me. So I was. Remember, he called me and broke up with me. I didn't even get like a FaceTime or anything. Like, he was driving. So of course, like, I wanted to try to like work things out, because I feel in any relationship people go through hard times, and like if I was going through something like that, I would want him to stay strong for me and be there for me. So I was hoping like things were gonna get better, and I had a ticket to go to Italy. So when I went there, I made the decision to not see him, which I don't know how I feel about now, because I'm all about like, I want to do things and I don't want to look back at life like regretting anything. Now, unfortunately, that's like something I regret. Whether or not we would have gotten back together, or if I could have just had some closure to see him one last time after waiting for so long, I didn't do it. And I know like that really hurt him too, because I was over there and it seemed like I was just like having the time of my life. And then of course like quarantine happened and I wasn't working, and it was just like,
I remember when quarantine was happening though, you said it kind of helped in a way, because it was like the whole world was like turning upside down. So
yeah, going through this and then like having to go to work every day
would have been hard,
and like just pretending like things are normal without that like huge aspect of my life is just like gone, and then just having to carry on would have been like so much harder. But like since everything changed, it kind of like pushed me into that. I don't know. Now like things are getting better, like, you know, I have my own car, like I'm working and stuff. It's nice and I'm happy. I'm talking to someone new who is really fucking awesome, and I'm so happy to have him in my life now. Something like living in Italy or going somewhere else and having that is always what I wanted. I don't want to settle down in Massachusetts, live and work. I don't know really how to go about that type of lifestyle without having that external factor. I don't want to talk negatively about him or put any bad views on him, because that's really not the type of person he is. Like, he was an amazing person.
I mean, I can even vouch, like, Ricardo was a really awesome person. When I had met him, he thanked me for being such a good friend to Alex, so I feel like he always was like looking out for you, and he was always like supportive of you.
I also wanted to say like thank you to you too for
It's okay.
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Thank you for you too for like being there for me during that time, because I really feel like no one else was. And you were always there to listen to me and pick up the phone whenever I needed someone to talk to.
You're gonna make me cry right now. Of course.
You really are. Like, such a great friend. Such a good friend.
You think I'm
And
a good friend?
it's awesome and it's so hard to find.
I love you. I didn't know you loved me so much. I'm literally gonna start crying. I'm like, yo, does this bitch even like me?
No, it was really awesome. Because, like, people knew I was going through that, but, like, no one talked to me. No one made sure I was okay. No, like, if I talked about things, they're just like, yeah, whatever, get over it. Or, like, he's a piece of shit. But he's not a piece of shit. I don't want people to tell me that. I used to hope that he was miserable. But,
I mean, we all do after a breakup.
I really just hope he's happy.
Yeah.
And that he's not living with regrets about any of this like I am, because it fucking sucks to feel that way, and I don't want him to feel like how I do. I hope he's happy, and I hope he just doesn't like think of me as like a shitty person or someone who like fucked up his life or anything. I hope he just looks back and is happy with the memories and the time and the love that was so amazing that we got to experience, because not a lot of people get to have that. Alright.
Okay, yeah. Well, thanks for watching our Tuesday night video and learning a little bit more about Alex. Comment below if you guys
Have any questions?
at all, yeah. I'll make sure she answers honestly.
Bye.
Bye!